Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, if it's just me, I'm happy for everyone else to.
No, that's all right.
I think it makes more sense because it's then we're also not dividing like two different sets of rules for different people. So
Yeah.
if we keep it as one that we all know we're comfortable with, in opposed to doing one that some of us are okay with and others aren't, I think it's just better for atmosphere as well.
Exactly. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Crabby D&D. I am here with my players, Ellie.
Yo.
Who has new art, by the way. Kirv.
Woo!
Hello.
Mortar.
Hello.
Romulus.
Hello.
And Vinny.
Hello.
For those of you with astute observation, you may note that Beau is not on the overlay anymore. For the time being, Steve has had to step down from D&D. Life stuff has gone a bit hectic on his side of things. But he may be back later, or the beginning of next year, as we'll see. Hopefully things will calm down and things will get back into a bit more of a regular schedule for him without it being so hectic, is the best way I can put it, or stressful. So, all well wishes go out to him. There hasn't been any clashes of personality or anything. We wish him well, and hopefully he'll be able to re-attend the table at some point. But for the time being,
Hopefully.
we will be continuing with the 5 players that we have. Beau will still be in the party. I will be playing the part of Beau. It's fairly easy. He drinks, he smokes, and he shoots stuff. So he's the easiest character to manage, both RP and mechanically wise. So it will be fine. Without further ado, however, I think we should begin.
Let's freaking go.
Welcome, one and all. Unfortunately, we are down to 5 for now, but the 6th will be with us in our hearts and still in the party as a meat shield, even if they are in the distance. Anyway, last session our party of adventurers, Beau, Ellie, Kirv, Mortar, Romulus and Vinny, had finished their trial with the architect. How wonderful. And they spent some time reflecting, gathering information, and preparing to step forward on their journey. With a nice meal and a long rest having passed now, and Mortar having firmly set his feet within his role as an emissary against his father, and the party sendings otherwise arriving all at once, we return to them on the verge of the morning, and the decisions that lie therein. So, as each of you are otherwise in Azera's apartment, it is seemingly a nice day from what you can see. A little bit of rain has hit outside from the projected window from the kitchen that does display the outside world and the weather it holds. You kind of hear that, the gentle patter of it. You take it in, you hear the sound of a rustle of crisps as someone pulls out a ration from their bag.
Damn, that call out though.
As you each wake up the next morning feeling far more rejuvenated, having had a delicious meal at Romulus's preparation, the architect having been with you for that meal before returning to his post back at the Legates, as each of you wake and plan whatever your next moves are. I'll say, for the purposes of this, I will say Beau has already gotten up. He's taken the opportunity to have a shower. He's been enjoying the running water of Zaka's. And he's already just kind of relaxing at the table, playing cards with himself, and you can see Filch is just sat on the edge of the table, the two of them just bonding. Who would like to wake up next?
I wonder if I could do something that was partially a last night thing and partially a this morning thing.
Go for
it. Over the night, obviously, our sending stone messages came back in.
Yes.
And so Romulus, the moment he was able to, went to check on his messages from the Ice King. The first one that he received reads something along the lines of, I hope all has gone all right. Things have been getting quiet here with winter closing in. Let me know when you have completed the dungeon. Followed by, I've been experimenting with a new recipe involving our recent crop of sweet potatoes and some northern chili flakes. I'll explain the recipe in more detail when we can talk through it. Which is very mundane, very simple, very, very domestic for them. Romulus, however, has been through quite a few near-death experiences since going into the dungeon. So, I would like to send a series of messages
Mm-hmm.
to the following intent. Did I? Oh God, do I have a name that I refer to him by?
I so nearly.
Do you need a nickname for the Ice King?
Daddy.
I had to stop myself saying it. Okay.
I don't have the same restraint.
Yes, I am. No, I've got one. My
Okay.
dearest Snowdrift, I have returned from the dungeon safe and sound. Ellie is doing much better now, and we have our heading. It has been difficult not being able to speak with you for all this time, and there is nothing that would delight me more than speaking with you further.
I'm glad to hear that things have gone well. And it's good to hear from you as well. What would you like to talk about?
Sorry, B.O.B.
I understand that we both have responsibilities. We both have lives to lead, things that need to be done. But being as I have been cut off from the world, going through difficulties that were numerous, I would like to reiterate that so long as you wish it, I am deeply enamored with you, and there can be no greater delight in my heart than the thought of reuniting with you when next our schedules allow. Apologies if I am speaking floridly. I was concussed many times. I love you.
I understand.
Romulus. Like, that's a sign, that's a signature, by the way. He doesn't say, I love you, you know what I mean.
Yep. I understand, and I do hope our schedules will align soon as well. Maybe when things begin to settle here and the winter festivities begin, maybe I can arrange for you to come up during the winter. But we'll have to see how things pan out. I know that there will probably be difficulties ahead, and the journey isn't over for you and your friends. There'll be plenty of time for us after whatever needs to be imminently dealt with is completed. I love you too.
Romulus, unseen by anyone, fist pumps. Yes! Yeah, just going to finish off with we will reunite, and a winter with you sounds like one that will be filled with comfort and warmth. I have to go make breakfast for the idiots. They would be dead in a week without me. Not from the monsters, but from scurvy and malnutrition. Lots of love. Romulus is bitchy, okay? Romulus is secretly very bitchy about
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh,
No,
we
that's fair.
knew this anyway. We already knew this. Come on, man. Tell us something we don't know.
Yep. So,
Sorry,
Um,
back.
that's all right.
I also have like something I wanted to do before we went to sleep.
Yep.
That's cool.
Because you received your sending as
So-
well.
Yeah, I want to reply to my granddad by sending to my granddad. Saw Mum and Cychania. Saw Mum. Cychania has Mum and Dad now. So they are safe for the time being. We back tomorrow in the morning. Love you.
There's a pause. I'm glad to hear things have gone so well. I look forward to seeing you, and let's get this started.
And then just while Romulus is doing Romulus things, I am going to ritual cast detect magic,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to try and see if I can see Romulus's wavelength. Just gonna take my time with it. I'm not gonna rush. I'll take the full.
Go
10
ahead
minutes.
and roll me a perception check with advantage, if you please.
Perception check with advantage.
Taking the time to look over Romulus with the detect magic,
Oh,
trying
fuck
to
me.
see his wavelength.
Titan Chaos. Do you
If
if
you
I've got
want
Titan
to.
Chaos? No.
You also have to
Okay.
roll your wild
Ah.
magic for sending because it is a 3rd level or higher, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay, I'll roll that there,
There you
and
go.
I'll use the Tides of Chaos.
Okay. Oh, it was nearly a 20 twice.
It's a plus nothing because my perception sucks ass. -1.
Okay. Do you say -1?
Yeah.
So 7. It's difficult. Looking at Romulus, it's very hard to discern the wavelength. Hopefully there will be a method that you can think of to try and embolden it for Karvern, but looking at Romulus, it's very difficult to see. There are magical items on him, which seem to be adding a little bit of obscurity to it, as if hiding his
Okay.
wavelength among them. So, worth noting that might be a difficulty when
Are we
trying
all
to help
sort of like? I
Karvern's.
assume we're all hanging around still because before we've just gone. To
If this
sleep.
is before
Can I quickly
bedtime,
have a glance at Beau?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't got magical stuff.
Correct.
So, should
So there's
hinder?
no wavelength to him. Go ahead and roll me a perception, however. Actually, I'll say an investigation because there isn't something in the way for him.
Investigation. This is just a normal roll. Here we go.
Yep.
That's a +9.
So 23.
That's like a
Looking at
23.
Beau, there is no wavelength on him whatsoever. He does not have an ounce of magic. He is all technique and all non-magical stuff, so he has not an ounce of magic on him.
All natural, baby.
Yep.
Oh, natural. Okay, then that will be it because I'm pretty sure at that point I would have run out of spell points. I would have had to. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Well, you were ritually casting detect magic, so you were okay anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
it was the sending.
Oh, the
or
sending.
anything. I
Yeah.
can't.
So, is there anything else anyone would... anything else anyone else would like to do? Because Kirv, I know you received a sending as well, although you cannot reply to it easily.
If everyone's had their moment. So going on to the following day, is it that I'd wake up and
Yeah.
receive the sending? The sending might wake me up in a way.
Yeah.
I think it's only at the end of the sentence that she jolts up in realization of what she's received, and she turns pale.
Oh, it's a tax return.
Yeah. She gets up out of bed and starts a laugh that is rather sinister. It's small and it just starts to grow, until a point there where she kicks the nearest chair before just letting out a groan and just holds her hands over her face.
Okay. The question here would be, are you leaving the apartment before doing this, or is everybody going to hear this?
I imagine someone would hear the bang.
Okay. Because remember that in terms of the apartment, it doesn't have sufficient rooms for all of you.
No.
So most of you would be sleeping all in the same room. So it'll probably be yourself and Ellie in one room, and then Romulus, Vinny, Beau, and Mortar and Azera in the other.
Alright, so if the people in my room are still sleeping, Kirv would almost try to quietly, angrily kick a chair.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
I mean, Jeff
very
does do
delicately.
overview for Ellie ever since we had the assassin thing, so.
Yeah. So
What do you pick up on it?
I'll say here's how it goes. As you kind of receive the sending, you get up, head out into the main kind of living room, trying to relax. Filch is there. Nobody else is up at this time. You kind of go into this low, kind of sinister chuckle before beginning to get angry, and you kick one of the chairs. It's at this point the light in the living room truly comes on, with the day having begun, with some real, action happening in the room, and a loud bang being heard by a number of you who are otherwise asleep. Some of you are heavy sleepers, like Romulus, who might not necessarily hear this as much, but it's muffled for the rest of you, as if somebody's knocked something over or so on. Meanwhile, for you, Ellie, you are woken up by Jeff, who lets you know that Kirv isn't in her usual state and seems to be suffering from some form of affliction.
Breath.
Unless he doesn't understand
Okay.
what emotions are, because he has.
I normally
none.
I normally get up early anyway because I've got to make my spells. I've got to prep all my spells and
Yeah.
stuff. So I'll you okay?
You see Kirv pacing from one side of the room to the other.
That's a no. Well, no. What's wrong?
Ellie!
Oh.
As if almost like just realizing you're there. Ellie!
You just go, yeah. What?
Ellie runs from the room crying.
I haven't done anything. It wasn't me. Have you asked Mortar? I promise.
You can do sendings.
Yeah.
Can you send to someone like the Lord of Crows?
Fucking hell.
Probably, but there's a chance it fails, but it's quite low. I can try.
Oh boy.
What?
Actually, I might not get a straight answer out of him. He would have told me if he was going to tell me.
What's
Fuck.
Did you
Fuck.
get a sending?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. Is it bad? Are you going to hell a bit pit thing now? She just woke up startled. And now she's in trouble. She doesn't understand. So, are we going to the pit?
She starts the laughing again.
Oh, we're going to the pit.
No. Well, first things first. Would you be able to send a sending to my sister?
Yeah, I can send it to anyone. Just give me their name and I'll send it.
Okay.
There's a
Fuck,
limit
okay.
of 25 like words.
Okay.
I can't send a book.
I don't need a book's worth of words.
Okay.
Okay, her name is Charge Gold.
Charge a gold tongue. Okay. Okay.
And Kirv starts looking at her hands, going to like count the words.
Roll me an intelligence check.
No! Here comes the book.
Fuck's sake. Really?
Yes.
It starts with
It's funny.
Dear Diary.
Intelligence.
Yep. What'd you get?
12.
All right. You pass the DC of 10. You are patient enough to count.
Shit, what do I say? Shit. Okay. It's me, Kirv.
Me. Okay.
I've just learnt from Lord about Abyss. Who did he send? Question mark. Does that count as a word?
No.
You can add an inflection to make it sound like a question. That's okay.
Sorry, I should have said. Does that count as a word as Kirv?
Oh.
Oh, right.
Is that sent?
Yeah? Is that all you want to send?
Yes.
Okay, then it's sent.
Right.
She snaps her fingers and it's sent.
So what were you sending?
So I'm sending. It's me, Kirv. I've just learned from the Lord about the Abyss. Who did he send? Question mark.
Okay. There's a pause as Chris rolls a d20.
Is there like any like reduced like roll with disadvantage as where we are? Can it be sent through the light gate?
Yeah, now the lay gates are open, you can send sendings through. It's fine. It's just is it going to get there because, it's being sent to another plane or another domain of existence, which adds a little bit of difficulty.
Spice.
Yes, very much so. However, as the message is sent, you hear back.
Okay.
You've changed, Kirv. And what do you mean, who's been sent?
I suppose that's a
I
good
will-
sign.
Oh yeah, I'll just like so you changed, Kirv.
Who the fuck
What
is
do you
that
mean?
supposed to
Who's
be?
been sent? She's trying to impersonate the accent, so like it might help soothe, but she's really bad at this.
That is a hilarious imitation of Chudge, but now is not the time for jokes.
Okay. She doesn't know who's been sent.
Can you send something back?
Frazzled
I
14-year-old.
can send something back.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Gonna have no
Right,
spells
sending
for
something
the ritual
back.
today.
Right, there's gonna be a arcane recovery is gonna be used before we teleport, I think.
If
Go on,
only,
send a reply.
only you had someone in the party who could cast who could cast sending a number of times that doesn't count against spell slots or anything like that. That'd be ideal, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
that would be great,
Yeah,
wouldn't it,
well,
Mortar? Oh,
That'd be
wow.
Member of
great.
the party
Yeah.
on the previous day asked me to send sentence for them, so I don't know this yet.
That would be fantastic.
So go on, what is it like to send?
So, all family are at home? Question mark.
Question. Okay, right. That's all you want to send, yep. Okay, then I will send. So all family are at home? Question mark.
No, Dad's in the fields. You're not here. Everyone else is dead. I mean, no, they're not. They're fine. What's with the
That-
sudden message after so many months away?
Oh,
He
my
thinks
God.
she's so funny.
And he's currently looking at Jeff. Look at the cat. Look at Lota. Look at Lotus. Like, I have no idea what's happening.
No, they're all dead. Ooh.
When she heard that they're all dead, just Ellie stopped repeating exactly what was being said for a second until she goes, "No." It was, oh, okay, right. Okay. It's like, I don't want to have to tell her they're all dead.
Sorry, so I assume Ellie tells Kirv
Yeah,
the...
I've
Yep,
been repeating as they come through.
Yeah.
It'd be word for word, so you know.
fabulous. Yeah, oh, she thinks she's so funny. And then Kirv leaves the room, which you assume means she doesn't want to send anything back.
Okay, I'm here if you want me.
At this point, Beau
Okay.
comes out, just kind of rubbing his eyes, and it's like, what was that all about?
I don't know. Is this what being a grown-up is?
Yep.
Complicated. Ugh.
Yeah, never grow up. I didn't. He just drinks some whiskey. You want some?
Lights a fag. Yeah, sure. I'll have some.
He passes you the whiskey.
I'll give a sly look at Romulus, just like.
Romulus isn't a... Well, actually, no, Romulus would be getting up at this point to prepare food, so you have a quick drink before Romulus gets out of bed.
I still don't get what you get from that. It just tastes horrible.
You'll understand when you're older.
I think
Goes to start playing
sorry.
cards with Filch. Go on.
I think once Kirv has moved into the other room and hopefully the majority of the party are around, Kirv goes, well, good news, folks. That's one thing we don't have to worry about anymore. We don't need to go to the pit. He's sent some other gullible fucker.
Huh?
Yeah, I received the sending this morning. I don't need you to go anymore. I have sent another. And it's not any of my family. Which means I don't care.
So what does that mean for you now?
One less thing to do.
Mortar snores from
Yeah.
the other room.
Yeah, but your purpose was to retrieve the goose, and if you're no longer got that, how do you get home? Like, has he just abandoned you here now?
You see Kirv's smile just slowly seep away.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're right. If I don't go, I can't fulfill my purpose. And if I don't fulfill my purpose, I can't get out of this contract. Well, that was a lovely 10 minutes. Before reality seeped back in.
Ellie's just like, okay. Hey. Well, good morning, everyone. How is everyone? Do you have a good sleep? Just sweat on her brow.
Good morning, Ellie. Good morning, Kirv.
Morning.
Well, today's the day we do the ritual.
You ready to go?
Yeah, when everyone's awakened together, I'll go over what it is we're going to be doing just before, but ready as I'm going to be.
Speaking
We've
of,
got this.
Awesome.
Zara just kind of looks around. Remind me, was I going with you this time to meet your grandfather, or was that going to be you were bringing him here later?
You know what? You can come with us.
Sure. I won't be able
We'll
to.
introduce you to the outside world.
I mean, I imagined much has changed. Yes, I'll go outside, enjoy the world once more, and hopefully it's not all on fire. And well,
I mean, it depends who you ask.
Depends where you go.
The political landscape is a nightmare.
There are creatures running
mean,
amok.
It wasn't that much better. Creatures running amok. Okay, so okay.
I think there are
Just
pretty
avoid
much
ruins.
always creatures running amok, no matter what time period you go to.
Well, yeah.
My advice is just avoid ruins. You'll be fine.
Well, there weren't many ruins back during my time, so yeah.
Oh shit, we only recover half of our hit points on a long rest, don't we? Or
No.
not hit point, hit dice.
Hit dice, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll recover 6, but you get to pick and choose which. So.
And you know which ones I'm picking.
6. Okay. Oh, sweet. So 7 plus 12, 13.
I need to heal Beau.
So
He's currently on 1 hit point, apparently. There you go, Beau.
Oh.
You've been healed.
Oh.
I'm now on 7 hit die.
While we have breakfast, I'm going to use my 1 charge of arcane recovery.
I'll allow it. Okay.
Thanks.
Even though it's not a short rest, I'll allow it. As you use the arcane recovery, kind of focusing, preparing for the day, kind of having that mental prep. Is there anything anybody would like to do before you head out? And when you do head out, where are you going and what are you doing?
So many questions.
Well, yes.
Well,
Anything could happen.
With
Also, Ellie, roll me 2
wanna
wild
go back-
magic saves, please, because you just cast 2 third level spells.
I rolled 1 that was a 14. I'll roll the second one.
Oh no, because that was for the other sending you sent to your grandfather. You just sent 2 sendings to.
Oh, of course I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're
And you're
good.
fine. Quadruple 11s, that's fine then.
I'll take it.
Quadruple 1s, not quadruple 11s.
Lots of ones.
A lot of 1s. So yes.
A lot of ones. Well, I assume we want to go to the gate to teleport back to the Dwarven Kingdoms to do the ritual. Is there anything anyone needs to do before we go? I assume we did it last night.
Can the portals
Uh,
take you anywhere?
I believe they work like the teleport spell, which I've seen used. I'm pretty sure it's the safest point would be to teleport to a teleportation circle, which I have the Dwarven Kingdoms one. So, and I'll let Grandad know that I'll be coming today. And Chris, can I do a history check because my notebook is in the workroom after trying to take all of them in there to do that for the name of the guy?
Oh, you expect me to have it on hand? Go for it. Roll a history check. Because if you roll low enough, I'm not even going to bother trying to search for the document.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Let me see. What city was it you were going to again?
Oh, God. Was it Gummel?
Alright, Gommeldur. Alright, scroll down to misc characters or random NPCs. Is he in there?
He'll be in my court stuff.
Oh, now I gotta go find that.
Oh.
No, it's not that guy. Okay, so it's not in there. Did you just go? Did I just hear
He
Jamie
just went and
leave
got
to
it.
go and find his notebook because he'd have to? Have me try and find it. And that was a 2 on the die. Yeah, he's got to go find the notebook.
It was. Hang on. Oh my god! I've just run across my house. My poor cats look traumatized.
Court case.
Elemental
Found it.
climate. No, there's nothing. Oh, cool.
Begins with
Look
P.
again. Okay. P. Professor.
No.
I'm not.
You can
Progo.
ascending to Professor if you want.
No.
Actually, that would be kind of great if you can tell if it goes through or not.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, she's busy though. She's got a job to do in the abyss.
Yeah. Yeah. She's probably been the one she's sent.
Exactly.
You know what? This is what we should have done. We should have just kept every single day since then. We should have been sending at least one message saying, "Hey, you up?
Hey, listen.
Hey,
Hey, listen.
you up?
Hey.
How you doing,
Okay, I'll
girl?"
work on that. Every morning, I will make sure to add that to my people to piss off with sendings list. I'm going to start making it now.
Mortar staggers out of the room, grabs a hash brown, and walks back into the room to get some more sleep.
So I will send as we go to the gate, I will send a sending to Progo. We'll be with you at the teleportation circle soon.
Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Don't arrive any sooner or they might try and attack you. And don't be too late beyond 5 minutes. Just try your best to get there in 5 minutes.
Cool. 5 minutes.
You wait the 5 minutes. Now that timer has begun. The lay gates lie open. The architect standing there, just kind of watching you all as you arrive. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're off then?
Yeah, got to go give friend scales, introduce, well, Ezra to Grandad, and then yeah, there's a lot we've got to do.
Very well. Well, Azera, you know how to teleport back here in the event that you need to. Or at the very least, you know the circles and the symbols to use accordingly.
I have one
nods.
too for you if you need it.
Thanks.
It's good.
As the architect steps back, just imagine where you're going. The rest of you make sure to hold Ellie's hand, otherwise you'll be sent somewhere that you want to go. So,
Rolls eyes, looks at party. I swear to God. Specifically at Karvern Mortar.
so who is taking the plunge of holding Ellie's hand because it's not a hand?
Mortar will do it.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Why? They can hold a tentacle?
Yeah, I can hold a tentacle.
Are you holding?
That
So you're
doesn't
holding a
have teeth.
tentacle.
I'm holding the thing that was offered. So
Okay.
whatever it is, it doesn't bother me.
As you hold onto the tentacle, it's a touch slimy. It's fine.
Awesome. So yeah, that's an 18 on the die.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's fine. No, that's fine. It was if you rolled too low, you might, after be told that, might take Ellie's hand with the mouth on it, and it might bite you.
Oh, okay.
You know, start the day with 1 damage, and maybe inflicting the poison condition because it'd be funny. So, as you
I've just woken up. The first thing I do is just kind of hold him and then immediately just vomit.
Damn, I should have used some makeup. Ah!
as
Like,
as you take as you hold onto Ellie's tentacle, the rest of you all holding hand. Is anybody choosing not to hold their party's hand? No? Silence? Good.
no, we're good.
I would like both Romulus and Kirv to roll me charisma saves, please. To see if they can Or,
Oh no.
you know what? I will say. Now, here's what we'll do. We'll say charisma saves or wisdom saves for this.
As we're all holding hands, you should get the
Good.
bonus
You
from.
get the
Good
aura of
consent,
protection.
yeah.
Yeah. This is for you to not deviate from the thought of following Ellie and deciding to go your own path. Because Romulus, you want to
I
go
would
and see
like
the
to
Ice
do
King,
this.
and Kirv wants to go to
That's
hell
a very
or
good
to the
point.
pit to try and solve the issue.
Oh
So,
my word.
Oh boy, I got a 10.
This could be very bad.
10.
Curve's thing went up as well. Didn't
Oh
it?
yeah,
The
that's
aura?
right. Kirv's bonus is a
That
plus
means she's pleased to
6.
see you.
Oh! In that case, I got a 12.
Nice. Yeah, Kirv having 22 charisma now has very much made the aura of protection very powerful.
Hey
Just-
Chris. Hey Chris.
Hmm?
Hey Chris.
What'd you get?
Do you want to know my save?
No.
I see a natural 19,
no.
and I'm thinking it's like 35 or something.
It's 35.
Hey!
Wow.
So, as you're
awesome.
like, as you're there thinking like, okay, I could just go to the pit. I could solve this. I could go to hell. I could see my family. I could do this. And then you're like, no. I still have my warlock powers as far as I can tell. He's not taken them away, so I'm not in trouble. He's just being grouchy. And you see reason in that moment. Romulus, your mind wavers for a moment as you're like, oh, I could just go and see the Ice King. You could just go there right now. Nothing's stopping you. Let's see who is. I'd say, Vinny, you pick up on this.
I'd say a 12 isn't bad.
It's not
if
bad.
I
It's
have-
more the...
It-
This is your... I'll say in this moment,
Does
it's more
Romulus
of the
want to see-
Vinny notices that this is troubling you. That something is troubling you and you want... That there's almost a distraction of it being... Past few days have been a drive, let's get this done, let's help Ellie, to suddenly a yearning for something else.
I mean, it's hard to say it's not warranted.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is this as we're all gathering around to hold hands?
Yes. So as you're all gathering around to hold hands, Ellie's kind of doing the mental arithmetic and the counting for when 5 minutes have passed.
Okay. I want to try and make sure that one of the hands that I'm holding is Romulus's then.
Okay.
Just kind of lay mine gently on the back of his. And give a squeeze. I squeeze quite hard because I know it's not going to hurt no matter what. But I do need him to notice.
Yeah.
Oh, Vinny. Hello.
It's okay, you know. I think it's a pretty natural reaction.
What do you mean?
No, nothing. You're a... You're a strong guy, Romulus. If you said there's no problem, then I believe you. Just... I'm sure he misses you too. It'll be okay. You'll be together again soon.
I think Romulus is going to just take a bit of a breath in. You're right. We will. Thank you, Vinny. Well, I suppose we had best get on our way.
As Romulus was distracted, I assume he was last in the chain of hands.
We'll say not necessarily. What?
Whoever's last, Lotus is gonna kind of like, not bite hard, but like kind of like
Latch onto their
press
hand.
their mouth on the thing. Yeah, just like, yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say it's Romulus for that purpose, that Lotus will be attached to Romulus. In this moment, the 5 minutes are up. You give the sign, you wave to the architect, and begin to step through the ley gate. Romulus, this is up to you. Would you want? Do you follow Ellie through the gate to back to Gomuldur, or would you like to go elsewhere?
I follow Ellie.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Ellie is my. Ellie always has to be my priority there, and that's okay. There is certainly a moment of like a sigh of what if, but it is very quickly put back down of no, I know that this is not the time for that.
Okay. You step through, all of you stepping through the veil that is the ley gate. There is a rush of energy as you feel almost gravity begin to shift in that moment. And as your head kind of spins on end trying to get a gauge of gravity, you feel your feet and hooves respectively otherwise clomp onto the teleportation circle on the other end. You can see the guards are kind of standing attention, and you can see that Progo is there, and he goes, almost exactly on 5. Good. Well,
Yeah.
come on then.
Hang on, before anyone gets confused, we have another one with us. He's a survivor from the dungeon. Well, the Zakers. One of the original inhabitants.
Azera just kind of looks over and waves. You watch as Progo just kind of... There's a moment of his mouth just kind of falls open, as if almost having a realization of what that means before shouting and going, well, I'm sure there'll be plenty who would like to meet you. Please, everyone, follow me. And he begins to go up the steps with a spring, it would seem.
My God, I want to make sure because I don't want the guards attacking the Zera.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get cooked.
So, as you make your way up the steps, your grandfather is waiting nearby. As you kind of enter the main foyer, there are a number of dwarven guards. Azera kind of just looks around the area, and Theomar looks and sees Azera, and there's a pause as Azera looks at Theomar. And Theomar just steps over and goes, you must be who Ellie was so excited for me to meet.
Mm-hmm.
He puts out a hand to Azera, and Azera just kind of goes, and you must be the grandfather who reminds me of the architect.
You just see the look of like, oh God.
I do want those two to meet.
Theomar just kind of nods and goes, I'm sure that was a compliment, but I guess I'll find out in time. There's a lot to discuss.
Yeah, he does want to meet you.
I'm glad to hear it. For now, we have your ritual to attend to.
Oh, yes. Is all the prep done?
All the prep is done. The circle is drawn in the mansion, along with all of the detailing that's needed. And Karvern is present. She is waiting for all of you. She's been enjoying breakfast.
How did she get on with Traladex?
The
He
two
wasn't too
of
harsh,
them,
was he?
the two of them fought and argued, and she solved his arithmetic quiz. She's more intelligent than she looks. And
Cool.
yeah, she passed. So it is now beginning of the process for what you sent to me. So I guess start cluing your friends in as things are getting close to beginning. And he looks to Azera. I'm Theomar. And you? I'm Azera. Pleasure to meet you. I don't really have any part in this ritual, but I can stick around and watch.
Oh, bugger.
Oh no. Romulus. The connection to the material realm has begun to break. And he's muted. Oh no.
He couldn't help it. He had to go see the Ice King.
Yep.
Gosh darn it!
Where's Romulus? Wait, where's Lotus? Lotus is
Damn
just somewhere in the Ice King's domain, freezing cold, just turning to ice in the middle of nowhere. And Ellie's just like, I've lost my elemental.
Gosh, I have two elementals that just can't exist in the Ice King's domain.
Oh.
One because they're made of fire and the cold puts them out. One because they're made of water and the cold turns them to ice.
Yeah, what? It's fine.
It's
It's fine.
Yeah.
There's always Terrador.
There's Terrador and there's Roni.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It just... Oh, I'm so looking forward to playing around with Lotus and you lot. It's great.
So, as you follow Theomar to the magnificent mansion, you head inside and you can see a large open space. The wooden panelled floor just set up these thick chalk lines that have been drawn with what look to be different kind of... it's a strange looking chalk, but it has almost like this slight sparkle to it. You, Ellie, would know this to be jeweled chalk, something that is more required for large rituals such as this. And with your talking with Theomar and going through these kind of steps, shall we say, you know, or he knows how to construct this circle. And as he builds it and sets it up, you look at it, and after watching how the architect drew stuff, it's almost a welcome sight to see something normal from what you understand. As you kind of see the ritual circle itself, you see Karvern scaleless, but kind of the skin has healed over for what it's worth, as she just kind of sits there almost meditating in the center of the room, just kind of holding in the palm of her hand Trelodex's crystal.
It's a massive relief to see him. He's okay. Alright. Okay. Well. Alright. This is gonna take place in 3 phases. Look over everyone. I need everyone's help. Vinny, when it first starts, are you able to cast Fairy Fire again? You know how like we did when I was trying to see your wavelength?
Mm-hmm.
This is so I can see hers. And
Okay, no problem. I can do that.
on that, I'm gonna look over at Beau. Beau, your magic doesn't exist. Like it straight up doesn't. So I think you're gonna have the minimal interference with the ritual. So can you stabilize and hold Karvern? Because if she falls prone, gets paralyzed during this ritual, there could be big consequences. I need her to stay in place.
Alright.
If you can help her with that.
Am I allowed to smoke while inside the
Okay.
circle?
Well, cigarettes haven't. That could be a. I don't.
You don't know.
Can he smoke?
You don't know.
I'm probably gonna say we've probably not, in case it messes with. I don't know, the scales or her skin.
Okay.
I mean, when operations are done, I guess you can't smoke.
He hands the cigarette to you,
Okay.
to Filch. Speaking of, by the way, Kirv, you can feel off in the distance Eugene had spawned back in above Zakers because that was the closest point to you, and now he's got to fly all the way to Gondor, which is going to take about a week. So
Oh, Eugene.
So Eugene's on an adventure, currently flying through the sky, going, "Oh, I'm going, boss."
Oh,
You know he's gonna get here and we're gonna like teleport to Trusting's
Somewhere
Manor or
else.
something.
Yeah.
And he's
it's
going,
gonna be
"Oh, turn around."
He's going to get here and he's going to be level 20.
like- yeah, it's gonna be swell.
Level 20
Blood
bird.
clot is
How many
anything,
hit
yeah.
points does he have? 20.
Awesome.
What are his stats?
Tim, man.
Terrible. Because you know what? He took the lucky feat 6 times.
God. Okay.
He spends all the
So,
lucky
at
just to change his voice.
At this point, I'm going to go over to Karvern. You okay?
I've been better, but I'm alright. As Karvern opens her eyes and looks up at you, she takes the crystal, passes it back to you before standing up.
Cool.
So,
Thanks.
how's this going to work? I've been informed that you're going to try and give me some scales.
Yeah, so you're gonna stand in the center. Beau's gonna help support you, because if it gets a bit too much, you can't move. You need to stay still, or this goes bad.
Alright.
And then she looks down at Trinidad's crystal. You there, bud?
I am.
Okay. I'm going to be giving you some of my magic. You come into effect in phase 2. I need you to cast Titan Armor on Karvern. Then I will look over to Romulus. I need you to cast a stone rune to solidify the armor. He's not here, but
Okay.
Welcome back, Romulus.
Oh, I was just muted because I was eating my. They're actually M&Ms.
Oh, very nice.
Ah.
That would be that. At the start of phase 2, I will let you know the phases will go along. Kirv, I need you to cast that armor you the calling. I can't remember what it's called. I heard you talk about it before. Armor of Ang. Just looks at you, like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Armor of Agathis.
yeah, but it's funnier to just wait.
Oh
He
boy.
just looks at you, it's like, are you being a dick, or do you genuinely not know what I'm
Good
saying?
for Ellie. Good for Ellie.
She's been around you two. You and Mortar for the past 2 days, and it's been stressful.
Yes, Armor of Agathis.
Okay, can you cast that on Karvern at the start of phase 2 to help soothe any
I
of the
suppose I
pain,
could.
the irritation? Okay, thank you. That's when Trinidex, you will cast the Titan armor. Romulus, I need you to cast the stone rune to solidify that armor. Then I'm going to cast Disintegrate.
Well, that seems intriguing.
Okay, that is to burn the surface, the scars, the calloused skin that has formed, exposing the nerve clusters. Trelidex, this is where your second part comes in. I need you to overwrite it, negating the damage. And then looks over Vinny. If you can give him inspiration, that would be useful. And I will look over a Mortar in case of emergency. And this all fails, I need you to counterspell it.
I can't guarantee that'll work, but I'll do my best. So you might
Okay.
take some damage from it, so sorry in advance.
Yeah. During all of this, Kirv, another job for you. You have lay on hands.
Yep.
If there's any points that she's suffering or this is getting too much, would you be able to use your lay on hands to soften it, make it easier, reduce the pain and discomfort?
What sign should I look out for?
Probably screaming and pain.
Got it.
Okay. And then the last one is, does it affect return the remaining? Oh, so in the last phase, Treladex, the remaining SP you've got that you've been infusing with your essence, I need you to send that back to me. I will then convert that to match the wavelength of Karvern, so the scale should take. If there is damage, then Romulus, the Cloud Rune, I need you to try and diffuse as much damage as you can, using that if you can.
You know that damage has to go somewhere.
It does, but if you can just diffuse it to others. Heck, looks over at Lotus. I'm sorry, but if you have to.
I was going to say I can take
Lotus
it.
rolls her eyes.
I'm sorry. Welcome
Oh,
to the party.
No, I was going to say I can take it.
How quickly she sacrifices you.
Uh-huh.
I think Kirv shushes Mortar.
Okay.
They've got a sword, it's okay.
This is. That's a ritual. I don't know if there'll be feedback. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, there could be
Star
chances of
wouldn't do
feedback.
One star wouldn't do again. That's your feedback.
Oh. Can I cast a spell against the DM? How does that work?
If only it works that way. If only.
Darn it. Okay, so does everyone understand their roles?
Yep.
Stand here until something goes wrong. You got it. Mortar will take a seat about 25 feet away, and just kind of put his head in his hands and just watch.
Okay, so fairy fire at the start to help pilot the aura. Inspire anyone who needs help.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well then,
Okay.
I guess we start.
As you sit down.
Actually, can I, before we do that, can I ritual cast what is a mental spell so I can talk to people telekinetically? Or
Telekinetic bond?
telepathically?
Or
Yes,
telepathic bond?
yeah, telepathic bond. I'm going to ritual cast that so we can all communicate in case it's loud or stuff.
Okay.
Mortar is going to give Karvern and himself precognition.
Okay.
So he's going to spend. So it'd need to be 14 in order to get the full effect, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Because of the Okay. So no. So I'm going to.
Probably just get away with 12. So if I remember the +7.
Yeah, I
is
was
mainly
going to
for
say.
combat.
I think it's 10 actually. Yeah, it's 5+. Yeah, so I'm going to spend 10 in order to give her all the benefits that she would need.
So you get the plus. You get a
So
+2,
that's-
and she gets a +2 to all the stuff.
Um,
Because it'd be 5 you're
Her
spending.
two
If you wanted to spend 6, then you'd be able to make it a +3.
That's on yourself, grant target ally. Okay, +1 to attack per 2 spent. So yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, so I'll spend 6, so I'll spend 12 total to
Okay.
give us
You both have +3.
yeah, to give us those.
Okay. So
+3 to everything.
let's see. Let's draw a quick ritual circle, shall we?
I want all the details.
Nope. So. Due to the nature of this ritual, Beau will stand in the middle, or stand just outside of the middle, adjacent to Karvern. I couldn't center it properly, but that's okay. Let's see. I have a Dragon Ball character over here. Let's use this one. There we go. That's Karvern for the time being. So, where would you all like to position yourselves? Ellie, you have to be at the head of the ritual, which is either that
Yep,
end or the other end, your choice.
Making Lotus is over there
Okay?
So there's Ellie.
because she's to stay out the way, not get involved,
Okay.
but stay in proximity to Romulus for the
5,
last part.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, Mortar's just sat on a bench, just about 25 feet away, just watching.
I don't remember where I put
Kind of-
Treladex's old tile.
I have. It was just a dragon. Just use Terrador if you want.
Was it medium or large?
Large.
Oh, I also found Karvern. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
I found Karvern's old tile.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I've lost the old one, so I'll go get another dragon real quick for that. No. White dragon. Boom. Smaller. That's about right. Alright. Where do you want Treladex to be?
So he'll be behind Ellie.
Azera's going to be also behind just with Theomar. And Romulus, where are you going to be? Romulus,
You're muted.
you're muted.
Muted.
He's eating more M&Ms.
That and
You know what? We'll say he's standing opposite Vinny, because flanking rules, right?
Sure.
So,
Yeah. Healing Word has a range of 60, and Bardic Inspiration is just people who can hear me, so this should be fine.
Overwrite has 60, so that reaches. Yeah.
okay. Well, I think before we begin this ritual, we'll have a quick break. Just to allow Romulus
Alright.
to come back and prepare for any actions that need to be done, because I don't know if he's in tabletop again, or... It doesn't look like he's back in tabletop yet, so... Gives him time to get back into tabletop and also to finish eating his M&Ms. Right, so we'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to go make some cheesy bread.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
It's just like sliced bread with cheese on chucked in the microwave. I'm feeling a little peckish. Right, so we'll be back in a few minutes here. Don't go anywhere.
Alright. See you soon.
close. Where are you? Mortar driver error. Okay.
Loving the new art for Ellie, by the way.
Oh, man.
Dude,
It's nice to have updated it. 'cause
clean,
boy, howdy.
clean as a whistle.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And yes. So I've done Ellie's, and then I look at like others and I'm like,
Yeah.
a
A problem for someone else.
It's not. It's a problem for me because my
Yeah.
brain looks at it and goes, sure would like to update everyone's art. I'm like, no, stop trying to do more stuff. You have this stuff called finite time.
Oh, I feel that.
It's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna get new art eventually. I just know.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
feel-
Especially for like people who have been here for like a long time and stuff. It'd be cool to get like updated for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. I'd very much like to update everyone's art to be more modern.
Update, if you will.
And dart.
Indeed.
A dude.
Indeed.
Manage. Done. Very good.
So my role was at the during the disintegrate thing. If that goes wrong, then to hit it with a counter.
Mortar's was yeah.
Okay.
So it was to start with. If there's a way that Trellidex gets a reroll, then you could use your shenanigans that you have.
Yeah, provided they're within 30 feet of me. Yeah.
And then if that all fails as a last contingency, then we'd need you to counterspell.
It's a good thing that you repeat that because I didn't hear the first part of that at all. The only thing I heard was to counterspell if things went wrong.
Okay, I see. So
Okay.
yeah, that's that. So yeah, it's during that, and then possibly if there is a chance of rerolls and stuff, I might need your help for phase 3 because I need to match the wavelength of Karvern for it to not reject.
Yeah, so the only way I can get rerolls, I have finite abilities which allow me to reroll. Stuff like Lucky will trigger it, but it has to be, for instance, your reroll, is it Tides of Chaos for the reroll?
So my reroll is Tides of Chaos, yes, so I have that.
Yes. So if you use that, I can, and it's not a good roll, I can use my stuff on that, but I can't just give rerolls out without it having been prompted by an ability that grants a reroll. So mine's like a third reroll, essentially.
Right, that's quite useful
Yeah.
to know. So yeah, everyone's role is... I forgot Vinny's taken the lucky feat now.
Vinny's taken
when
lucky.
I designed this was like...
Yeah.
Before we come to the dungeon, the mega dungeon, like me and Chris went through this. So a lot of it is sort of like, cool, we need to update this now because people have different things.
Absolutely. I was going to say, is Vinny's not going to be in any imminent danger or needing to make any rolls, is he?
I don't believe so. I don't think anyone should be in immediate danger, but then...
Except for Karvern.
I don't know what Chris has... Well, and Ellie, possibly. But I don't know what Chris has got designed.
So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to reposition slightly. I'm thinking I might reposition to here, and still remaining within a certain range. Oh, sorry, I wasn't going to move until you were back.
I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
wait, cheesy.
And then I was going to see if Vinny wanted to go here. Reason being is because of his lucky feat, I can give him re-rolls if he needs them, in case something does break out, and he should still be within range of Karvern and Ellie. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so kind of up here would probably be the best option without being in the circle.
Sweet.
Yeah, so I'll ask Sai about that when he gets back.
Something to note about this setup, because there is something wrong with it already. Ellie, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Oh. There's something wrong with it already. Is it because Kirv's in the circle?
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's intelligence check.
Yes.
That is a +5.
Yep.
That's 11.
11. Something
is-
feels wrong about this. Quite possibly.
So-
If we put, maybe if Kirv goes behind next to Ellie, next to Treladeck, because then that means that they're benefiting from the aura of
Okay.
protection.
There.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's up to Rebecca, but I'm more thinking that because we'll be then protecting the caster, we're protecting one of the one of kind of the key components there as well, being Treladeck's.
Have we heard from Harlan, by the way?
No, I haven't heard a
No.
thing.
My question is, if you want me to do lay on hands, I am gonna need to physically touch Karvern.
Oh, yeah.
That's tricky.
Sorry, that's why I was
tricky.
in there, because I thought,
Chris,
oh,
No,
when
no,
we-
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
When we discussed this, did we consider that?
Hey, you may not have considered it, but I did.
Are you? You
Well, Vinny
set me
has
up to
healing
fail
word.
from the start?
Maybe.
Vinny
You
has
want
healing
that.
word,
Or
so
maybe you have to come up with a creative solution as to how to work with it. And figure out what the problem is to why you can't just put Kirv in the circle.
So Vinny has healing word, so that is a bit of sustainable healing anyway. So we're okay on that front. I've got some re-rolls covered.
And am
Can
I allowed
I-
to stretch Armor of Agathis to be someone else?
In this
not
context, yeah,
typically.
because that's the intention.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
So does that mean by that logic that she could stretch her lay on hands?
Perhaps.
Cool. Okay, so there's potential there.
There's creative potential. There's also the
Bang.
ability to move after the ritual has begun.
Okay.
So it's one of those of it depends on
Sweet.
how
So
you
we're
want
not
to handle
glued
this.
in one place.
No. So just know
Okay,
that
banging.
moving around is going to result in checks. Otherwise, casting spells and doing other stuff where they would be outside of their normal parameters would involve checks. So
Sure.
be
Okay.
ready for anything.
Chris, can I make a Arcana check to see when the ritual started? Can people enter the circle?
I'll allow it.
Oh, fucking hell, this is not going to go well for me. It's a 13.
13. Should be fine.
Oh boy.
You know, if this is how my rolls are going to be, Chris, get rid of these 2 dice. They suck ass.
Remember,
No.
you do get you can ask for like a when you use your ties of chaos, and if it's still a bad roll, just let me know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Banging.
There you go. Have
Okay.
your fresh
How are
dice.
you? How are you? Well, I mean, You know, I'll take it. One of them rolled an 18.
There you go.
Harlan's just disappeared.
And I would say another thing as well, Jamie. Let me know if you want high risk or not. And if you do, I'll add a little extra something to the reroll.
What do you mean high risk? As if like
So
there's a high
it
chance of
increases your chances of successfully critting, but it also increases your chance of successfully critically failing.
Okay. Right.
Yes. So high
Okay.
risk, high reward.
Yes,
Apologies, I'm back.
that is alright.
Welcome
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 back.
back.
Still waiting on Harlan. Not sure what's going on there.
Maybe he's choked on an M&M.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, don't say that.
I need to. It might be out of my range for the healing rune.
What for him?
Choking on an
Choking
M&M.
them in M&Ms.
Choking on M&M.
I've sent him a message. Has he fallen asleep with the M&Ms? We'll find out.
It was them good M&Ms. Simon, I was just saying, because you have the lucky feat, I do have the ability to grant people extra rerolls if they already have an ability that can grant rerolls. Is it worth you getting within 30 feet of me so I can give that to you if you need it? Or would you rather stay where you are?
No, I can move around. Might actually be. How close do I need to be?
30 is there.
Okay, if I move around here,
Mhm.
Romulus would probably want to move around as well. Then, in that case. Oh, to the other side. I meant.
Oh, to
I know
here?
flanking is not.
Oh, right.
No, flanking is not actually a thing, but that's what he was in this context. But that's what he was saying. So,
Yeah, well, we didn't have a Harlan to mention anything.
yeah.
Okay. So, are we all ready to begin?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
So,
Okay.
Ellie, what is the first thing you do?
Okay, so to start with, I am going to activate the ritual. I'm assuming, do I need to put spells or points into the summon circle, or will it take effect when I summon Trellodex and give him the thing? Try to work out, how did Grandad build this?
Looking at the circle, it
Circle.
has been built to be fueled with spell points, having an initial cost of seemingly 4. And then every time you fail, you have to pay that cost again.
Okay, all right. I will. I will pay the initial fee of 4.
Okay?
And then I will. Oh, I've got to do maths now. Hang on. Could we change my maximum spell points, but it wouldn't have changed just yet. Don't have Trellodex permanent, which is 10, so I have 76. 76. Just so you know, I didn't use Titan armor today because I want to maximize the amount of spell points I have available.
Okay. And you've already spent how much on... You've spent 15 on sendings so
sendings.
far.
I did. I used my.
Actually, no. You've already sent 10 for sendings so far.
Yeah, I
because
used my
you-
Arcane Recovery, which gives me 11.
Okay, so you're back. So you'd be back to full at 72 then.
Yes.
Okay, so at 72, you... Or was it 76? Sorry.
76. 'cause
76.
I've got 66, and then Trollodex's fee is 10. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Minusing-
I'm on 76.
Minusing 4
Minus
to
4.
start the ritual. Okay. What do you do next?
Okay, I will then summon Trellodex using 29 SP.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, remember, you give him 29 SP.
Okay, then I will summon Trellodex and I will give him the 29 SP.
So how much SP do you need to spend for this? Because I believe it's 7 plus 29, so it should be 36.
It is 36.
So you half your
36
spell
pounds.
points.
I
One
remember
big spender.
I magic this or math this so intensely. 36. So 6. God, I think I need a calculator just for my spell points. Right. Okay. Right, so Trodex has the spell points. He is summoned. The spell is started.
Okay.
Vinny.
Roll wild magic for me, please, as you summon Treledex.
Oh, good lord.
The DC for this
That's-
is a 9 or higher. Sorry, a 9 or lower because of the amount of spell points you have
boy.
spent.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Give me an 11. You know you want to. Okay,
You're
we're
fine.
good.
Good shit.
Oh my god. Okay.
I can hear the stress,
Okay.
bro.
Right. Alright. So next is Vinny, the fairy fire.
Okay. Right, there is. Yes, there is a 20-foot cube where I can target Karvern and no one else.
Hang in.
So,
I will do so. These what look to be strange bluish purple lights seem to rise up out of the ground, floating sort of aimlessly initially and then drifting towards people and objects inside the space, sinking into them and illuminating them.
bang.
Okay.
With the fairy fire
Right.
active, you are concentrating.
This is
Then-
to like specifically try and highlight Karvern's
Her wave. Yes.
wavelength aura, which is something that we practiced earlier, I believe.
Yep.
Mhm. That is true.
Chris,
Kind
I'm
of
also
know what we're doing here.
Chris, I'm also concentrating on precognition.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
No worries.
As a part of this, if I may,
Go for it.
Mhm.
I'd also like to give Ellie a bardic inspiration, since she's going to be rolling a lot. I'm sure she'll find a good opportunity to use one,
Okay.
and
It's a
they
D8,
last a
right?
little while.
Yeah.
The D8, yes.
Cool, cool.
As I finish up casting this and the effect is occurring, I just call out over to her. All right, your plan is good. Think of all of us as extensions of yourself. We'll do what you tell us. We got this.
Hmm.
Okay. Then, if I recall correctly, I think that ends phase 1. Yes. I believe that ends phase 1. Alright. Are we good to go to phase 2, Chris?
Are we?
Oh my lord.
Don't second guess yourself.
Oh, yes. I'm looking at my notes. I've wrote down my notes. We clarified this. I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Okay, you have plus, what, 6 from Aura Protection?
Yes. Wisdom saves are +4 as well, so I have got a flat plus
Woo.
10.
That's
Ooh,
good.
That is nice.
And a Bardic if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's 24.
Do you want to keep
Yes.
24 or do you wish to spend a bardic?
I will keep it. Oh, now you're making me question this stuff. Look, 24 is good. I'm gonna
It's
keep the
very
24.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the 24. I'm not gonna burn my resources.
Okay.
Hmm.
You believe you are done with phase 1 when you remember you haven't identified Karvern's wavelengths yet.
Damn.
You were about to move to phase
Yes.
2 and cast a whole lot of spells which were about to muddy it.
Okay, I am going to try and identify her wavelength. The fact
Go.
that fairy fire is up.
Fairy Fire is up, which would give you advantage. However, as a...
I gonna cast.
You can't cast Detect
as an
Magic as it's
action.
concentration.
Oh damn! No, I can't. Rantun.
So you
Alright,
need
we're
to
doing
do this as a flat roll. Because
Ooh.
Fairy Fire gives advantage, but without Detect Magic, that is disadvantage.
Okay,
Let's
this
go.
is
You don't need to roll
quite
the d8
important.
until you know what the result is. So you might roll a natural 20
Okay.
and you don't have
Can
to spend
I cast tirelessness?
Ooh, to undo
remove
the
the
disadvantage. I will allow that.
Oh, that's
So
huge.
roll with
Go
advantage.
on. That's huge.
Come on, dice. Assholes. Alright. This is perception, right?
This would be perception. So that is currently a 5 if you wish to use Tides of Chaos to re-roll. But then that might be your Tides of Chaos done.
Remember, if you do use it, you have another chance because you're within 30 feet
Yeah,
of me.
I'm going to use
if
Tides
you
of
need
Chaos. This is quite important.
This is a check.
And
sir.
even with Bardic. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that's 16. I am going to still use the Bardic, because I
Okay.
want to make sure this succeeds. That's 21.
21. With a 21, you manage to see 2 different wavelengths coming from Karvern. One is of a deep red and green coloration. The other is of a deep purple and blue. Which one do you choose?
Oh, God. Okay,
Well, which colour was the fairy fire?
yeah, what colour's the fairy fire?
That was blue and purple.
Blue and purple.
Yeah.
Okay,
Outside
so
of
I'm gonna go with the blue and purple is gonna be Vinny's being the one that's cast it. So is the red and green. I'm gonna assume hers. We're all connected, so I can actually talk to you a lot while I'm trying to work this out. Oh, that's just why I did it. I won't be facing this on my own. Yeah. Are we feeling red and green?
I mean, I think your logic is sound.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris, would we remember if that's how it worked last time?
That is how it worked last time. The colour of your magic tends to reflect upon the colour of the threads.
Lovely.
Okay, so I'm going with the red and green wavelength.
Okay. You snatch onto the red and green wavelengths as you focus on that as part of the ritual. Okay.
Nicely done.
As
Nicely done.
the ritual begins to take hold, Treladex takes his cue as you move on to the second part. As Treladex casts Titan Armor on Karvern. As he projects these scales forward that otherwise pull free of his wings, they begin to cling and attach to Karvern. You begin to hear her, in this moment, almost grunt in pain as the Titan Armor begins to cling. At this point, Beau needs to roll an athletics check to keep her steady.
Come on, bye.
Let me open up his character sheet, because that's something I should do for this. Pretty sure he's
I remember what his I remember what his dev stat is as well.
Yep, it's athletics.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, with a total of 15, is there anything anybody would like to do to try and assist if he might need it?
I can't do anything with this because it's not a reroll. So
Okay. In this moment,
I mean, I have an idea,
what would you like to
but
try?
it'll be last ditch if anyone else. It's not what Ellie can do, but it's what Romulus would do, which is, well, I was like, if anyone else has anything, go first.
I mean, I don't think I have any magic that could help without it entangling. I've already got a concentration up. Do we feel that casting stuff on Karvern other than the ritual stuff is a bad idea?
It's not necessarily that it might be a bad idea. It's more of it makes certain things more difficult.
Right. And when she saw the wavelengths, she didn't see my she didn't see psionic discipline.
No.
Interesting. Because it's is the point to restrain her? Is that what we're trying to do?
To stop her from
is
moving.
to steady her. So right now,
Steady her.
the scales are hitting her and she is unsteady. Beau goes to steady her and you see that Beau is wavering, trying to hold her steady,
Okay.
but is struggling to do so.
I'm going to drop concentration on can I drop concentration for yeah, I'm going to drop concentration on precognition, so that's gone now.
Okay.
And I'm going to instead cast Summon Shadow Spawn.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it appear next to Beau, hoping to actually I need to see what its strength is. It's athletics, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just look this up right quick. But I think that an extra thing in there, at least granting advantage, may be helpful. It has a +1 to strength, so I think that it's better than Beau above board.
It would be.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to hold concentration on the Shadow Spawn. Do I gain anything for... No, and I'm going to have it also try to hold Karvern.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 2d20s. Make sure you note which ones are separate.
Okay, so the one that's currently an 18 at the minute is... So what am
The
I
first
rolling
one.
for?
So you are rolling.
Okay, I'll roll the 18.
Yep. So the first one, roll the 18.
Okay.
Okay.
17.
With a dirty 20, the Shadow Spawn doesn't smudge the drawn lines as it is summoned and appears on and within the circle.
Fantastic.
Okay. And go ahead and roll me a strength check to assist in this manner.
Okay, so this is just a +1.
Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
As the Shadow Spawn appears, standing in the circle, careful to do so, it goes to position and hold on to Karvern. And you watch as in this moment, Karvern almost tenses a little bit, almost like a bit of muscle spasm. And in that moment, elbows the Shadow Spawn, which in this moment almost... as it begins to fall back, it carefully lands in such a way as to not smudge the area around it. However, as it does so, you watch as just Karvern feels this immense pain, and I would like all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Damn it, sorry guys.
The
No,
DC
that's
for
right.
this
Roll
is
to
10.
try and- Okay.
Oh,
Anyone who succeeds is allowed to take damage.
But if we fail, we're not allowed to take damage?
Okay.
Correct. And this is a high amount of
Oh,
damage
I
that's being
see.
distributed.
I see.
Do I roll for this as well?
Yes, you would. As will Treladex.
And
Actually, yeah,
and
because
can I-
Treladex is part of this ritual, so all of you within the ritual will take part in this.
What's the thing we're trying to beat?
10.
Okay,
We've
cool.
got-
Yeah, I beat it.
yeah,
Yeah.
try to text also.
27.
Jesus Christ, right.
Uh,
I got 26,
Nice.
and my boy got.
Okay, as a party, distribute 209 points of damage amongst you.
Woof.
And
So-
in this moment, as Karvern feels this pain, she lets out a shriek, and you watch as magic begins to ripple up from her as it ruptures outwards. Who would like to reach out and grab these threads of magic to take the pain? Or this 209 points of damage will be sunk into her, which means disintegrate, even if it would heal, might still kill her.
So you know what I was saying earlier about I can take the damage. If I had cast Force Form on myself, I could reduce this to nothing, but I can't do that now.
We're going to need to distribute it amongst us, and Karvern can't take any of it.
Correct.
But we can choose to.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody who succeeds can choose to take it. So I'll actually roll for Romulus and I'll roll for Beau in this moment because they're not here.
I will.
Romulus succeeds
Mortar will definitely
and Beau
do it.
succeeds.
Mortar will definitely do it.
So how much of it do you want to take?
I don't suppose the Shadow Spawn gets to attempt to do this as well.
Shadowspawn can attempt a con save as well, yeah, to take some of it.
Yeah, that's actually a very, very good. That's actually a very prudent idea. Let me just see what his Constitution saving throw is.
Can he take all of it?
It is a +2 for it, so you need to roll.
Okay,
8 or
so he
higher.
could take 50 points of it if we wanted to get rid of him, but depending on the roll.
No, he can't.
Okay, no. Okay.
Avoiding the lines, the Shadow Spawn in this moment is unable to take or grab any of the threads to take any of the damage from this.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Who can take what?
How much was it in total?
209.
209. Okay.
I can take. I'll take 50.
Okay. Kirv takes 50 points of damage.
How... Now that you've identified Karvern's aura, do you still need Fairy Fire?
No, I don't believe so.
Mortar will also take. Actually, I've got to maintain concentration on Shadow Spawn as well, so I'm going to take 25.
25. Okay, you take 25 and
Yeah.
make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep, no worries. So it's a +7 to this.
So 25. Takes it to 20.
That is a 13.
Yep, that maintains concentration.
Oh yeah.
Just
Okay, so I
DC
take
for that was
25
12.
points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Romulus isn't here, but Romulus can take some of the damage as well, because Romulus succeeded. Romulus could probably healthily take 60 of it,
Okay.
and Beau could also healthily take about 50 of it.
Okay.
So then it would be 4 who you could divide accordingly.
Okay, I can take a bunch as well, since it's not the end of the world if I lose my concentration.
Okay, hold on. So I did my math wrong there. Romulus took 60, so there'll be 24 left. So Romulus took 60. He is on 87 health. Beau is taking 50. So Beau is on 60 health. Did you want to take the remaining 24 there, Vinny?
Certainly, yes.
Okay, you take 24 points of damage.
Yes.
As the flare of magic in this moment begins to rack and pain all of you as you kind of grab hold of the tethers, trying to control and restrain the ritual in some manner or another. It begins to thrash out, a number of you taking damage. Vinny, I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes,
for your
DC
concentration.
12, yes.
DC 12, and you have a +6 from Kirv.
Mm-hmm. So plus 10 total, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, as you maintain concentration on... maintain concentration on Fairy Fire in this moment, you move on to the second stage. So, where did you get up to?
Titan armor was cast. I goofed. It was meant to be Kirv was meant to do armor of Agathis. So that's obviously the consequences to that. So Kirv, armor of Agathis, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Just this once because it's you. I will cast that 3rd level.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And
How are you
that
casting
would
it?
make 15 temporary hit points. As Kirv reaches forward, a crest of thorns appears on Karvern's chest that slowly grows out and wraps around her and wraps around her with a glimmer of ice to it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check as you are trying to do this from a distance.
Bees me. CD.
As 24.
Charisma
Nice.
check.
Oh. Okay. What do you mean?
So that's your
Not a
using
save.
your charisma stat, which I believe is a +6 currently.
Oh, okay, I get you. That is worse.
So that is a 14.
As a 14.
As you reach out with your arm, trying to concentrate and make the magic begin to form across Karvern. Would you like to force this to succeed? Or allow it to fail?
I will force this to succeed.
Okay. You take 19 points of health loss damage as you feel the magic strained through your arm as it begins to seep into you, burning away at pieces of you as you extend the spell beyond its normal range into this ritual, as it begins to solidify around Karvern, soothing her wounds and providing a little bit of extra protection should anything else go horribly wrong. What
While
is
doing
next?
this, Kirv coughs up a bit of blood, but she is focusing intently. She is
Okay.
bloodied.
Okay. I think this is the correct order. I'm nervous because this was where you went through real quick. I believe it's now I cast the Disintegrate. I'm pretty sure it's I cast Disintegrate, Trilodex overwrites it, Mortar's there in case of emergency, and then
Yep,
when
I'm ready.
the skin is burnt, the top layer of skin is burnt, Romulus then uses Stone Rune. That's the order I've got it written down in.
Okay.
So that's the order I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
So I
Alright,
am.
let's go.
Okay, in
What do people want to do?
so in accordance with what I think we discussed, I'm going to Bardic Inspiration Treladex.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
As you give Treladex and
Alright.
Bardic Inspiration, which wasn't mentioned as part of your little list there.
No, it was something that we had mentioned.
Yeah.
Before. So
Mhm.
So
I'll take it.
as you inspire Treladex in this moment, he gets ready with the Overwrite rune. Go ahead. First off, I'm going to roll for Karvern to make a Wisdom save to see if she tries to dodge out of the way of this disintegration. I'll say she's going.
Can there be like? Because she knows it's coming.
She knows it's coming. This is more of a having to stare down a disintegration.
Yeah, like a willpower.
Is
Yeah, that's fair.
scary. In
Yeah,
this
for sure.
moment, she holds her own. She breathes out, closes her eyes, and just prepares for the impact of it. This means that she will automatically fail if Overwrite and Counterspell fail, so she will take maximum damage from this.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay.
So, with this, you cast Disintegrate. Treladex is going to cast Override, but before we do that, Mortar, I would like you to roll
Okay,
me
buddy.
a perception or insight check of your choice. The DC for this is going to be determined a little bit by how well Treladex does, which is going to be done in the hidden area.
Okay, cool.
Oh god.
So,
I'll do
Ellie,
it once you have your number.
please head over to the area where death saving throws happen, and please roll me both of those dice within and make a note of the number. This
Okay.
is a intelligence check using Treladex's intelligence.
An intelligence check using Treladex intelligence. Okay, give me a sec. I just got to scroll down to Treladex. One of my computer screens died today, so I'm down to one screen. Intelligence check. Oh fuck me. Okay, it's a +0.
Yep.
All right.
And and as a note, this has to beat a 16 as you are casting Disintegrate.
He's got the SP to cast this at 5th level. I don't know if that counts to anything.
That doesn't count for anything, no.
Okay.
So, make a note
Oh.
of what it got, but don't say.
Okay.
So,
No worries. I will choose perception because I have advantage on perception.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Oh god.
That's very bad. That is a 14.
With no further context, Treladex casts Overwrite. You watch as it intercepts with the spell. Do you counterspell this before it reaches its target?
No. Mortar
No.
has absolute faith in Ellie's plan, and he will stand there and watch.
Okay. Karvern takes 100 points of force damage as the Overwrite fails. Karvern is alive, but she screams in pain as she is now very bloodied as her skin burns away. You watch as the outer layer of what had hardened, the callous nature of it, burns and peels in that moment, turning to ash as she screams. In this moment, as this happens, you watch with where the Overwrite fails and the Disintegrate hits the scales, you watch as sections of it begin to refract. I would like everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Ellie, what is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is at 18 now. I've leveled up, so.
Okay, so Beau succeeds. Beau takes no damage.
Dexterity save, yeah?
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
gonna spend a luck point on that.
Remember that
Dirty
you also have
20.
the +6 from Kirv as well there, Vinny.
Yes. Yeah.
Treladex got. He has 2.
Okay. Romulus got a 20, he fails.
17 plus 6. 23. I got a 6 plus 4. 15, 16, 21. Okay. Treladex got 23, I got 21.
Okay, so who rolled below an 18? Just Romulus.
Woohoo.
Romulus takes 50 points of force damage. He is not dead, as the damage he took did not take him to that point where that would have instantly killed him and destroyed his character.
Oh my god!
Did you roll a save for the Shadow Spawn?
I did not.
Go ahead
Let
and
me
roll
do
for
that
me,
quickly.
please.
Okay. Sorry, hold on. Let me just see what its bonus is.
Plus
I don't think it's much.
3, I believe, because it's a
Oh, okay.
dex-based summon.
It's better than I thought. Nope, it's out.
Okay. As it's hit with the Disintegrate, most of the refraction hitting the Shadow Spawn and passing through and hitting Romulus. You watch as the Shadow Spawn disintegrates and begins to peel away, and in that moment it is destroyed and its body gone.
All right.
Concentration on that ends. Ellie.
Okay.
You have one more shot at this, perhaps. If you wish to push yourself.
Do you want me to go lay on
disintegrate?
hands?
You can try again.
Mortar will just look at Ellie. Just Just waiting for the go ahead or not.
Has it achieved the desired outcome? Is the outer surface of skin burnt?
Yeah, it's gone. It's ash.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it's achieved its outcome. Like I would know as Ellie, it's achieved what I needed it to do,
Yeah.
albeit a bit
It didn't.
extreme.
It didn't seem to destroy the armor. The armor seemed to refract. The Titan armor seemed to refract it, so the scales are still there. But the skin underneath, what was hardened skin with kind of relatively close to the surface nerve endings, is now literally raw nerve endings where the tips of them have been disintegrated off by a disintegrate spell. Right now,
Yeah.
the pain she is feeling is astronomical.
Mhm.
Okay, then in that case, I'm not going to do it again because I've achieved what I need to do. It's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, there is going to be rapid succession where Ellie sees that she is suffering. It is going to be a case of she sees that Romulus has taken the hit, but it's like, Romulus now, gesturing to the stone rune to
Okay.
solidify the scales, and she is going to say, "Can someone heal her?" After
Yep.
Romulus.
Okay. He is going to Stone Rune as part of this. I believe for a Stone Rune, it is a Charisma save on Karvern's part. DC for which is a 17.
Before he does that, Mortar is going to recast Precognition, but
Don't-
only on Karvern.
Keep in
Don't
mind,
we
you
want
want
her to fail?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, right.
This is
okay.
you wanting her to fail on this, because right now she's just been hit with a disintegrate. She isn't calm, so she's trying to get
okay.
away from this ritual right now. So Beau will be
Yeah, for
rolling
sure,
an
for
athletics
sure.
check in a moment to keep her in place, and which thankfully she's not very good at when it comes down to it, because her strength has taken a tank after having her scales peeled away. So
Okay, cool. No worries then.
in this moment,
Um,
does anybody want to do anything to modify her roll at all?
Can I? Hang on. Let me work out my spell. Okay, I can use thing. Am I able to cast through Jeff at the moment? If I sent him to go touch Beau and I cast lock state through Jeff.
To lock state Beau in place?
That's very funny, actually.
Karvern hasn't got
That's
anything that can
very
lock
good.
in place, but Beau, if I make him more solid, there's a higher chance that he can hold her in place
You know what? I'll
by
allow it.
using that as a support.
I'll allow it.
Okay,
So
then
is there anything you want to
I
do
will-
to influence the charisma save on her part against the stone room?
I have nothing. Don't know if
Um,
anyone else does.
To lower
Is
likeliness? Afraid not.
Yeah? If there's anything you want to try, anything you would like to throw out there that might be a niche use or a edge case, by all means. Let's see what it can do.
is it possible to attempt to use persuasion or performance in some way to distract her?
I was going to say, I don't know how low her HP is at the moment, but she's very bloodied, is that right?
Yes.
I could cast Sleep on her.
Just as a note, casting sleep comes under a form. I'll say this now because this was something that Ellie mentioned. Anything that forces her to fall prone or stops her from moving causes the ritual to end. So paralysis and sleep and unconscious end the ritual.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'll mention that just because it is a good idea, but unfortunately this is something I did discuss with Jamie beforehand, because we figured out there is actually a way to get around this. Just cast Hold Person on her, have her fail, and she can't do anything.
Yeah.
Which was a workaround which I didn't want. But yes,
have
Vinny,
something,
you
but I
could
can't get to
potentially
her.
try and persuade her. As somebody who is close to her,
Yeah,
could-
it probably makes the most sense for
you
sure.
could try something. What would you like to say or do?
Okay. As Romulus is going for this, I'm going to try and bring a memory back into her head to distract her from this, in hopes of hopefully making it harder for her to succeed on the save,
Mm-hmm.
and B, hopefully make her a little more calm,
Okay.
or get her into a headspace where she can become a bit more calm once the blinding pain recedes.
And I think when Vinny's doing this, Mortar is going to hold the fate dice in his hands, and if Karvern succeeds, he's going to drop it.
Keep in mind you have to use the fate dice as the roll is being made. So it becomes in place of the d20. So you could use this on Vinny's roll to potentially boost his roll.
Mortar will hold off for the minute because he doesn't think his shenanigans are going to be beneficial here. So he waits.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, the goal here is to... Primarily the goal is to try and shock her into sort of surprise. So Vinny, with an instrument on hand, is going to play a few notes of a jaunty pub tune.
Ah, nice.
And yells out into the middle of the circle. The pub in Hammerwind 2 years ago. Remember how shit-faced we got?
Hmm.
Okay. You shout this out. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Actually, given you're playing your instrument, I will allow you to potentially do performance if you would prefer. I'll let you decide which you want to use.
Performance, I think, is a bit more of what I had in mind.
Yeah, because you're actually playing the
It's the same
song.
modifier either way, but I think that's how I think Vinny is approaching this.
Okay, I think then we're gonna go for some.
I'd like to use another luck point.
Yeah,
on
go
that.
for it.
Okay.
Also, is that
I'm
Harlan
preparing a
just heard?
reroll.
Hello.
Hello, you alright?
Hello.
I apparently fell asleep. I'm awake now.
Okay.
I was right, he fell asleep
thought
with the
you-
M&Ms.
We thought you initially choked on an M&M, and we were a little concerned.
Okay, it's not much better.
Okay, Mortar is going to hit Vinny with a reroll. So he's going to use the D6. So he's going to use the fate dice.
Where's the reroll coming from?
Because he's used lucky. He's used lucky, so when he makes the roll, I can then add the D6 to it to make it either to take the place of the D20, right?
Yes, but you do that before the d20 is rolled. So if Vinny wants to use another lucky point, he can.
Nah, don't worry about that. Well, it's up to you. I mean,
Do you have another reroll, Vinny?
I have one more.
Do you want to use the d6 for it?
it's a high risk, but high reward. If you get a 5 or a 6, you critically succeed.
But if you roll a 1...
But if you get a 1 or a 2,
it
you
is-
critically fail.
No, a 2 doesn't critically fail.
Oh, I thought it was a window of 2 on either side.
No, so it's
Okay.
it was a 1 on a d6 is a critical fail, but it makes the critical fail worse. A 2, 3, and a 4 are equal to the dice roll times 4, and then a 5 and 6 are a critical success.
Okay. Yeah, if I do roll a 1, I can still keep the 3, though, from the way
Lucky works.
lucky works.
So do you want to?
I could succeed on this and give her disadvantage on the save and have her still roll double 20s, so it is a risk. But from what I remember, this is the most perilous part of the thing, and I don't have a ton to do for the rest of the ritual. So yes, I will do this. I'll spend my last lucky point on this.
Okay, so before you reroll, are you using the d6? I got the dice. You can let go.
You got it? Okay.
Yep. So, are you using a d6 or a d20? Would you like Mortar to use the d6 for this? 1 in 6 chance for crit fail, 5 in 6 chance of something better.
I think there might be other better times to use that.
I can use it as often as I want, so long as there's a reroll.
As long as there's a reroll, he can use it infinitely.
But it's completely up to you.
Okay. No, in that case, I will risk it then.
Go for it. Okay.
So it's just a d6. Don't
Yep.
roll a 1.
Yep, don't roll a 1 and you'll be fine.
5 or a 6.
It's a 5.
Oh,
So what is your performance?
Good shit.
Say again, sorry, Chris.
What is your performance bonus?
Plus 13.
13.
oh my god.
So
Even if
that
it
is-
wasn't a great roll, I'd have been
So
confident.
it's 25 plus 13. With a 38 on the performance, you see that her attention locks on you. And I'm going to give her disadvantage. And I'm going to roll this in front of the table.
Good shit.
Because I already rolled a natural 20 for her first save.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
We made a good call. We made a good call, people.
Oh my god.
So, in this moment, as Romulus,
Oh,
you
shit.
go to stretch out a stone rune to seal the armor in place to allow the scales to harden and adhere to her body. She begins to struggle and resist. The stone rune doesn't hold. What other
Oh,
methods
no.
of making the scales harden does your party have?
Sorry, what was the question?
The stone rune failed. The scales have not hardened and become physical around her. You will need to
Okay.
find another method to harden these scales. She does, however,
Okay.
seem to relax, although she is still in pain.
Okay. Okay, this is wild, and this could be very bad. But I need someone to heal her as much as possible before I do this.
I mean, do you want me to go in there and do lay on hands?
Hang on,
I don't know.
we can't heal her until we get the scales in place, otherwise the skin will heal over and the scales
Okay.
won't adhere.
I see.
Okay, in which case then, high risk, high reward, right? Is that what we're going for?
Can we discuss
Uh.
other options before we do the high risk, high reward?
Well, we don't have
How-
time to think about that.
Well, Chris hasn't got a timer right now, does he?
No,
No,
I'm not running
it's
the
more,
time.
more the fact that this it's
You have a
it's more the
moment
fact that
of
this
thought.
it's a moment. We don't necessarily have all the time in the world to spend on this. So I have something I can do, but it's risky.
Okay. What's the risk?
Basically, I have a spell called
Mhm.
Ivard's Black Tentacles. My goal is to basically cocoon her and push the scales from outside to press against her, almost creating like a layer which will like almost like a skin tight layer which will like press the scales against her skin. But
A pressured
there is
layer.
damage and a save.
Yeah.
Yes, a pressured layer.
Okay.
What kind of
Um,
damage is this, may I ask?
Bludgeoning damage.
Karvern is going to rage in response to this, so she takes half damage. She is
Okay.
with
Oh.
the 38 on the performance from Vinny. As she sees this and she realizes that subconsciously she's pushed away this stone rune that Romulus tried to freeze around her. She looks about and almost in this moment sees one of you casting a spell, and in a effort to try and survive it, trusting in Vinny and his friends, she is going to rage.
So,
As-
well, that is if everyone is on board with that plan. If anybody has a better idea, like spit it out there. Throw it out there for sure.
How would we feel about me using runic shield, essentially to sort of wrap around Karvern to hold things in place, and using that instead of the stone rune?
The stone rune's already been used, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
but, like,
that's why I said instead of.
So in other words,
Oh, like
Have it
backtracking.
in- No, not even backtracking, just like having it used to sort of like fill in for it.
so where the stone rune failed, just to use the runic shield.
Oh, I see.
Just as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
reminder for us all, how exactly does Runic Shield work? I know it's going to be altered in this context, but
Yeah.
Oh, very much altered. So the exact wording of it is learn to invoke rune magic to protect your allies. When another creature you can see within 60 feet of you is, it says hit by an attack roll, but we're being a bit loosey-goosey here.
So, another reason why I was thinking of the black tentacles is because the creature is restrained, meaning its movement is 0, meaning it can't actually be knocked prone unless it breaks free. And the whole thing was that Beau couldn't necessarily hold her. So, do we think there's merit to that?
Okay. Would the runic shield work, Chris?
Possibly.
Just trying to get like answers in regards to like which is going to be. I know one's already going to be safer. Counter that. Could it be that Mortar does the tentacly thing, and then Romulus uses the cloud rune, so Karvern doesn't take the damage but gets the benefits of the compression?
Or
Is that
if he does,
reasonable?
or if he does the rune first, almost protecting a shielding layer around her, and I use the tentacles to just press the shield against her, creating that kind of like seal, where it's like pressing against.
Any of those could work.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm
Any
ready.
of the combinations could work. The more creative the use is, the more people doing things, the more rolls that need to be made. But the lower the DCs become, because you're not relying on a single person's ability.
Okay, how much SP have I got left? After lock state. Reducing that. So I'm down to.
Yeah, you've done lock state to steady Beau.
But
Yeah, but
But
I'm down to 13 SP. Okay, and I don't need any I need SP to feed back to any failures, because I need to spend 3 SP for that. Trelatex will give me the 10 SP to this. Okay, can I aid in whichever people choose they want to do, whichever you think is best? Can I aid with 3 SP to infuse with my natural element, which is earth, to also add solidity to the scales into the ritual?
Okay.
So feed the earth
So,
element through.
what is happening in this instance? I'll go around the table and I will ask. Do not confer. You can all do these things at the same time, should you wish, and we will handle each piece by piece. Ellie, you are putting in 3 SP,
3 SP's worth.
and your earth attunement to try and harden the scales in this instance.
Yes.
Romulus, are you using Runic Shield to try and aid in this, or are you using Cloud Rune to try and aid in this?
At the moment, I am using Runic Shield to assist with this, with the intention of later using the Cloud Rune when we get to the dissolvey part.
Okay.
Okay. So, using Runic Shield to form a protective layer around her, and Mortar, are you using Evard's Black Tentacles to try and compress the scales to her?
Seeing Romulus cast Runic Shield, basically doing what I was already thinking of doing, Mortar does not cast Evard's Black Tentacles.
Okay. In which case, Romulus, go ahead and roll me a Constitution check, if you will, because I believe that's the casting type for your martial stuff. And Ellie, go ahead and roll me an Intelligence check, if you please. This is a cumulative DC.
5.
Now, was this a Constitution check or save?
Check.
Plus 5.
I'm trying to think. Do I have any way to give myself advantage in this?
I was trying to think the same thing. I don't think there's physically any way to do this. Come on, please be nice to me.
I really wish it was a savings throw because I just got Indomitable.
Oh,
I've got inspiration. I'm using it.
inspiration! Shit, I have inspiration! Holy crap!
Are you serious? Say.
Fuck!
That right there is karma for withholding your inspiration. Rolling the same number again.
What did you roll?
Right. I got a 4 the first time, so inspiration doesn't give you the new one. It gives you.
It gives you your
Okay,
choice.
who-
Yeah.
Whose role is more important to succeed here?
They're
I got a
both.
15 total.
It's cumulative. On a Constitution
I have
check.
a plus 11.
Hold on.
Constitution
Yes!
check.
Wait, no, you're right. Sorry, I got excited.
It's a cumulative,
I looked at the wrong
so
thing.
So basically,
Re-roll of the lower.
either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
re-roll
lower
the
one.
then. But I'm replacing it with a D6.
Remember, that has to be called before the roll is made.
She hasn't made the roll because of the inspiration,
I-
right?
She rolled a second
no, I
six.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
okay.
So in reality, I got a 9.
Could we call out before we do the roll?
Yeah.
Could we call that because then I can help.
No, that checks out.
Okay. So what were the totals?
11.
9.
Total of 20. As you begin to try and harden the runes in this manner, as the earth element begins to try and grab hold in this instance to try and compress, the runic shield providing a protective layer to try and press it inwards. The Titan armor resists for the most part. It is a protective high-level spell. You can certainly try to progress if you would like to, and hope that it works. The DC
Mortar
isn't a
had-
clear success, so you don't know if
Mortar
it's...
had said that he has the tentacles, right, to help compress.
Yeah?
He had
I
said
have
that
this-
over
I haven't. I didn't cast it because Romulus casted Runic Shield.
Well,
Okay.
we said. Okay.
Okay, so in that case, I don't.
I can cast it, but I didn't do it because his one doesn't deal damage.
No, it's not. Okay, so in that case, while we're trying to concentrate, you just hear Ellie's Mortar. Kind of need you to help us push over the edge, bud. Do what you got to do.
Okay. Two things.
Could
first.
Ooh, sorry.
First of all, can I just clarify who still has a bardic inspiration?
No one.
I
apparently.
don't think anybody does.
Nope.
Cool.
I think we've
Not
all
used
used
mine.
them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. And second of all, in this case, as I understand it, the tentacles are going to sort of press the thing in.
That's the plan. I'm
which
essentially
has a
going.
reasonable
I'm
chance of work.
I'm essentially going to try to make her almost in a cocoon of these tentacles. It's a dexterity saving throw, but I'm going to communicate to her what's going to happen beforehand. so she knows not to dodge this.
She's trusting
Okay.
in Vinny at the moment as well, so
Yeah,
she'll
so
choose to
as best I
benefit
understand it,
part of
this has a reasonable possibility of working, but could be overkill, given the damage
Potentially.
aspect.
potentially.
Okay.
Potentially.
What I would like to do then is use an action to take the ready action to prepare to cast Dispel Magic,
Very nice.
Okay.
so that potentially given guidance from Cat or Mortar or whomever else, I can to figure out when the tentacles have done their work, immediately cut them off
Love it. Yeah.
before there's
Because you might see
unnecessary overkill.
something. Yeah, you might see something happen before I do. So
Yeah, or if Cat yells out, "Good, we got it,
Yeah.
it worked," I can immediately stop that from going any further.
perfect.
So, Mortar, go ahead and roll me a charisma check, if you please, as you concentrate pulling the tentacles out from the abyss nearby and coalescing them at Karvern's feet. There is a moment as she looks almost panicked, but trusts in this moment as you communicate to her
Okay.
that
Okay.
this was going to happen. She focuses and waits
yeah.
as it coils up around her and begins to press.
Okay. Is it wisdom or charisma? My
Sorry,
spellcasting
wisdom
is
for
wisdom.
yeah. Sorry, wisdom for you. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a +5. So yeah, Mortar just looks at Karvern and
Mhm.
just says, "Stay still. This is going to hurt, but once this is over, you're going to be good as new." Oh my fucking word! I'm going to use inspiration.
Okay.
That is a 14.
14. So for a total of 34 amongst the three of you. As you press, the protective layer of the runic shield otherwise squeezing, the earth element trying to condense it down. There's a moment as all this is happening. Vinny, you were readied for this, so I'm going to say go ahead and roll me. Seems a bit unfair given the low rolls that everybody's been getting with some low checks. But go ahead and roll me an initiative roll. As in this instance, you are trying to time this perfectly.
Oh,
Um,
well,
I believe. Hold on. I just want to see the wording of the spell right quick because I think there is some initial damage that does take place.
Yes, I believe
Because
it would be...
Because she failed the save, it's 3d6
Six.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and then because of the nature of it, it would also have to be it would be another 3d6 because technically we're not in turn
Yes.
order. So, if you want
So
to
do you
go-
want me to roll the 3d6 first?
roll the 66 for the whole thing, because based on this,
Okay.
it
It's
will
all
be
halved because she's still raging.
It's all halved.
Oh,
This
that
is
is true.
raging.
Yes. Yes. Okay, cool.
So
Word. What is
initial
the
roll on the initiative, that is not great. So I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay. Are you? Okay, so you're going to roll a d20, yeah? But then again, it's initiative, so you're all good.
Yeah, my
you'll
modifier's
be
good
fine.
enough that I think I just need to not roll terribly.
Right. Okay.
So I think it's better to do it this way.
Yeah, I agree.
Something has happened with your dice this session. I don't know what.
honestly, I think
Honestly,
you rigged
man.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I've
I'm calling
like I
shenanigans.
can do that.
I mean, can you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can rig tabletop, I haven't so far.
Well, there you go.
Re-rolling the d20 now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 22.
22. As you have this moment, what was the damage, Mortar?
So it was 20 total, half to 10.
Half to 10. Okay.
Yes.
As in this moment, you are focused on this, on watching this, Vinny, kind of readying yourself for it. And in that moment, as the tentacles are squeezing, kind of held in place, the sound you can hear a very faint, almost high-pitched whine, like almost the squeak that glass makes when it's dragged across itself. As you hear that, you hear a faint snap and shattering sound, and in that moment, you call out for the others to end it as you dispel magic. I'll say this automatically succeeds as part of this, because as part of ending concentration on Evard's black tentacles, the tentacles would in theory still be there, but they will be dissipated by the dispel magic because there isn't a spell holding them in place.
Yeah.
As you
for sure.
drop concentration on this, the dispel magic taking hold as the tentacles peel away in that moment, dissipating and disappearing. The runic shield within shattered and pressed as pieces of it have cracked heavily across large chunks of it, and you can see the Titan armor has solidified into almost these layers of hardened scales as you have successfully completed that step where it had previously gone wrong. What's next on your list?
Okay, so that healing. I specified healing after the scales are in. Healing. Anyone that can heal, heal.
Okay, do you want me to go in there and do lay on hands?
You may be able to do it from a range if you're able to kind of, because you're able to do armor of Agathis from
Fandangle.
a range. Yeah.
Chris, may I fandangle?
You may. Keep in mind, there are two options here. You can either guarantee the success of Lay on Hands by running in, but you have to make a dexterity check not to potentially do damage to yourself by disrupting the ritual. Or you have to roll to see if Lay on Hands works, but then if you have to force it to succeed, you will take damage. Either way, there is a possibility you will take damage. It depends whether you're better at Charisma or Dex. One is a save, one is a check.
Okay, I'll try and fandangle and do it from here.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a Charisma check then, please. As you try to pump and push the Lay on Hands into this ritual circle, it begins
That was so
to
close to a 20.
it begins to bleed
Oh.
and stretch through, and the presence of the Lay on Hands is there, the healing magic is there, but it is being diffused about the whole ritual circle in this instance. Do you wish to push for it to succeed?
Yes.
So what's the total that you have? It's an 11, right? Because it's 5 plus 6?
Sorry, an 11. Yes, it is.
Okay. Because for every 1, I roll a dice.
Oh.
You take
Oh, no.
34 points of pure health loss in this moment as you push for the healing to go straight into Karvern.
Kirv is still standing.
Okay.
And is that for the full 30
Yep, that's the
hit
full
points?
30.
of lay on hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to just give her 1. I mean, I'm fine with that. It's just, I don't think it feels worth it if you give her 1 instead of the 30 in this instance. As you push
Alright.
all of this magic into her, you watch as set through the otherwise kind of muddy looking scales on the exterior, you can faintly see what looks to be a relaxing posture from her, where she went into this cocoon, she held her breath, and as the cocoon disappeared, she began to breathe again, but you see that it's haggard. Where Beau is just behind her, like a statue, with his arms locked in place inside of his sleeves, as he is unable to move due to lockstep. He doesn't have the strength to escape it, as he's standing there holding on to her. You see that haggard breath and that pain begins to dissipate one piece at a time as the magic reaches her, giving her these soothing pulses of healing. And you're imagining, given the nature of how the healing would work, adhering to the scales. So now, what is the next step?
Okay, so we're now entering phase 3. Bardic Intelligence, Kirv's done with healing. She's the lay on hands to help with the soothing. Mortar's done, try to test that. Skills are in place. Phase 3. Okay. Now, it's the point where Treladex is going to return the remaining 10 SP that he has to Ellie. His body's slowly dissipating. And I need to now convert these to Karvern.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is
Go
Just the
ahead.
final foot.
And
So
roll
it's
me.
about
Any
creating
help
like a
anyone?
tether.
Yeah, this is essentially
Okay.
I'm making them hers. So this
Okay.
is the final thing.
So,
Okay.
there will be 3 rolls involved in this. We will start with step 1, which is a check. The second one is a save, and the third one is another check. I am letting you know this.
This will be
so
check.
you
Can
know
we all
what-
be saves, please?
So, the first
I
one
like your right.
is an Arcana check. Please go ahead and roll there, Ellie.
Arcana check. Okay, this is a +9. Okay. Okay. Come on, dice. Don't be assholes. Please. Just one nice roll. Or 3. Fuck you.
Oh no.
Okay, that's a 13.
Do you wish to force this to succeed? Keep in mind that if you break concentration, the ritual
All's for
ends
nothing.
prematurely. As it stands, you have a
It's
+6
true.
because Kirv is still adjacent to you.
I
And
also
you-
have a +8 to my save.
So it's a +14. There is still always a chance, given the fact that you've seen the amount of damage this has dealt by pushing it.
Mortar is going to cast Precognition on himself and Ellie. He's going to spend 12 points. So you gain a +3 to all attacks, checks, and saves for the next minute, I believe.
Okay.
Hour,
So
sorry.
next hour, so that's
So,
a +3.
That's a +3.
+3.
Okay.
So that takes it to 16. Do you still wish to push?
This is pivotal. Yeah.
You take only 8 points of health loss damage in this moment. And given the DC of it, don't roll a 1.
Don't. Oh,
You're
of course. 14 on that roll. Whatever.
As you push the
Screw the dice.
magic, converting it to that green and red wavelength, as it is pushed forward, it snakes through the ritual circle, begins to entwine around her legs and up her form, almost acting like its own nerve endings, as the skin on Karvern begins to dull in this moment, as if trying to reject it. This is a Constitution save for her. So.
Is there any way for me to assist this?
What would you like to do to assist this?
Well, this is a con save for Karvern, right?
Correct, yeah.
Something that she has to endure in order for this to work.
Yes.
Can I Cloud Rune to take the negative portion of that to basically take the damage there?
I'll allow it. So she'll roll with
I
advantage.
also have Invigoration on standby for her.
Should she fail.
Also, my hit points seem to have gone down a large amount.
Yes.
Was
So at
Yeah.
the beginning of the ritual, everybody was dealt, or 209 points of damage were distributed about the party. You took a healthy 60 because you could. You then failed the dex save with advantage on the refracted disintegration, which unfortunately didn't get successfully overwritten. So you took 50 points of force damage to the chest. So that's where all your health
Incredible.
has gone.
I will rage and then Cloud Rune.
Just in case. That is fair.
Valid.
As you rage and prepare for a cloud rune, as it begins to take hold, she rolls again. Okay. Mortar. In this instance, you can see that she is trying to allow the magic in, but she doesn't entirely know what she's doing as she's trying to endure this. She needs your invigorate in this moment. Do you use
Yeah,
it?
he's definitely going to give it for sure.
Do you want to make the reroll a d6?
This whole kind of ritual has been all about risk. So I think Mortar's going to flick the dice up in the air and hold out his hand and see what happens.
Okay. Would you like the leaf dice or would you like the Cthulhu dice?
Oh, Cthulhu all the way.
Oh my god. Understandable.
Yeah, represent.
Due to the nature of this, I'm just trying to think, because Invigorate gives a reroll. Romulus
Yes.
used Cloud Rune to give advantage. So the second one would have advantage, but the dice can only replace one of them. So one would be a d20 and one
Yes.
would be a d6. So just in case.
Bang it.
Okay. So actually less risk in this instance, because you can overwrite the one to a certain degree, which is what I did roll on the Cthulhu d6.
Oh.
So in this moment, as you flick the dice up in the air, the dice lands in your palm and it is a 1. And you look up and you see what looks to be the silhouetted form of the child kind of leaning against the wall as they step forward and step up almost into the ritual circle. And you see that they look about the circle and it's almost as if they're looking to kick or smudge a bit of it to ruin the whole thing. And as they look up, they see Karvern in pain. They look at you. And although they are but a silhouette, they just step, and in that moment they dissipate. As it seems the nature of the ritual has brought about enough suffering that they do not feel it necessary to ruin it further. Although
Mortar just watches. He doesn't react to the shadow child appearing, just stone faces him like, what will be, will be.
Okay. As Karvern otherwise tenses, feeling that moment of pain and enduring through it. Ellie, you must now conclude the ritual. Go ahead and roll me a Arcana check to solidify the ritual and allow the magic to stick.
If
Okay.
possible,
Mhm.
I'd like to give out one more Bardic Inspiration.
Go for it.
I saw that Ellie was having a bit of trouble earlier, so
Yeah, what? Go shopping bag, so.
Okay.
I'll just
Okay.
look over at her. All right, deep breaths, home stretch now. There's no need to rush. You got this.
I'm gonna think back to that night where I took my time. There was no pressure, and me and Vinny experimented with this, and I'm gonna try and put the idea of the pressure that if I fuck this up, everything was for nothing. But like, okay,
You still have the +3 as well.
just like I did with Vinny. Okay.
So it's D20. You might as well use the D8 for this. So it's a D20 and a D8 plus 12.
Okay.
It's a 32.
I got 32.
As you conclude the
wow.
the ritual, Treladex behind you, wings almost folding over you as his essence is pulled into the ritual, as bits of the ritual circle begin to go dark, the magic coalescing in Karvern, as Karvern just kind of has her eyes closed, enduring this in this moment, as the ritual comes to a close. You watch in this moment as Ellie kind of breathes out in this moment, her hands placed on the ritual circle. She relaxes. And you watch as Triladex's crystal that was placed in front of her lifts slightly into the air, and you watch as it floats towards Karvern, and you watch as Karvern reaches out for it in this moment. There is a surge of magic as she does so, and you watch as all of the scales across her go from that muddy brown into a brilliant crystal in nature, with a prismatic
fine.
array of colour
I'll give it a-
as the hand is stretched out, and you watch, and all of you hear a tink sound as you watch as Treldex's crystal cracks all the way across the centre before exploding outwards. I would like everybody to roll me a d20, please.
Okay. Is this
Oh,
to
boy.
dodge the explosion, or
No, this is something else.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I hope low
'Cause-
rolls are good.
because
Hmm.
if she sees a crack, Ellie's gonna try and grab the crystal if that was the case.
Romulus? Go ahead and roll me a d20, please. And Beau will roll
Is
this
this-
as well, although I think Beau's probably... Yeah, he rolled a 6. He's in between other people, so that's
Oh
okay.
boy. Remind me what kind of roll this is.
We don't
Just a
know.
d20.
It's just I have some things that give advantage on certain things, so I'd ask for that information if it matters.
No, that's right. This is more of a... Just so that I know for my mental note.
16 plus whatever, you thick bastard.
So,
Kidding,
that
by the
works
way.
out quite nicely.
Does it?
As this side of the ritual circle succeeded. So Romulus,
Which
Mortar,
side?
and Beau are fine. The crystal
Oh.
explodes outwards this way. So now I would like Kirv and Vinny to make me dexterity saving throws. Ellie, as you were reaching out for the crystal, you automatically fail.
So is there any, because we're still kind of in free flow, is there any way to do stuff, or?
In this instance, it's more of this is a instantaneous explosion that's just happening. You watch as
Right.
where it is cracked, part of it slides away, and there is a sudden explosion of magic in one direction. As it blinds you in this moment, you shield your eyes, although you don't feel the piercing pain that Kirv and Vinny will probably feel in just a moment. What did you get on your dexterity saving throws? Remember that Kirv and Vinny and... Oh no, just Kirv and Vinny, you would have a +6 to this because of Kirv's Aura of Protection.
Mm-hmm.
24.
That's a 25.
Okay, 24 and 25. You will take half damage from this.
Okay, which means I take none.
Oh yeah, that means you take none. That's very good. Okay,
Oh yeah.
But what about me? What about me, Chris?
so
You're about to get roasted.
yeah, you take 16 points of piercing damage as what was 32 points of damage as the crystal shatters and explodes out in one direction is spread across you. Are you down?
Yes.
Okay.
I was on 4 hit points.
Ah,
Oh wow.
as Kirv
Mortar
collapses.
teleports over to her.
Wow.
Absolutely.
As you uncover your eyes, you don't see just Kirv on the ground, you see Ellie. As you look at Ellie
shit.
in this moment, Mortar, you note this most definitely, as do you, Vinny, as you kind of dodge out of the way. You saw the silhouettes during the middle of as you were kind of dodging out of the way of this. As it shattered and spread in that direction, you watch as Kirv went down as what looks to be a few sizable bits of crystal kind of jabbed into her neck and face as she covered it as best she could before she kind of went down to the ground. It's not in any real danger. She's at 0 hit points mechanically, but she's not in any real danger as she falls to the ground. Ellie, on the other hand, as she reached out for the crystal, you watch as the epicenter of the explosion shoots up her arm, which is the one with the mouth on it, and you watch as it traveled down her arm to her chest, and you watch and you saw the impact as it hit her, and right now you see her pressed up against the back wall, a cavity where her heart should be.
Oh.
And at that moment, all of you hear a shout from Theomar, Ellie! As he rushes over to her.
Alright. Okie dokie.
So,
Okay.
you see that Ellie
has
is...
a massive fucking hole in her chest.
She has a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Wait, where, when did that happen?
Just now.
Just now.
Uh,
Mortar
is
is
there
going
any
to...
Of making use of a reaction?
With the instantaneous nature of this, it has already happened and been done, I'm afraid.
Is she still Is she still alive for a second?
Make me a medicine check. Oh, I think I know why you're doing this. Okay.
Yeah, I fully want to use that.
I'll say... roll it with advantage. Because I do want this
Ellie?
to succeed, because it makes sense for you to be able to use this in this instance.
So, Ellie did have
God
free
damn it.
cognition cast on her. Does that thematically make any difference? Like,
Ooh.
I
like
did give her free cognition.
That did happen.
That did happen.
So she, and, you know, I don't know. If she couldn't have done anything, could I have done anything? Because yeah, could I have seen that coming?
It's a difficult one. Is there anything you could have done that wouldn't involve re-rolling? Because she reached out for the
Yes.
crystal, there is no saving throw she gets.
Yes, I could have taken the hit. I would have teleported in the way, shoved her, and then taken the hit instead. So that way concentration continued.
Okay. Be aware that depending on how many hit points you're on, this will kill your character.
I understand.
Romulus has a means to potentially save her depending on his role. I'm allowing this to go
Okay.
above board due to the nature of this.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. If you've got a way to give me a reroll,
I don't. Not unless you have a way to. If you have a reroll ability, then I can trigger off of that. But if you don't, then I can't.
wait, I've got my action surge. Can I use my action surge to roll again?
That wouldn't be a re-roll necessarily. It'd be the same action again.
Yes, I'm asking Chris though, as if I can use that to.
In this
reroll
instance, I will allow it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, in which case then I can trigger off it, but
Yeah.
do you want it to be the high-risk version?
I want to
Do you
do
want-
whatever will save Ellie.
Okay. So do you want to use your D20 for a reroll, or do you want to use my D6 for a potential crit success or fail?
I'm going to reroll the D20 because I just need to.
Okay.
I just need to have the chance to use it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, apologies. Okay, someone is calling me. Okay, back in a sec. Okay, no, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Come on. Natural 20, motherfucker.
Oh.
Okay. In this moment, as... Here's how I'll say this plays out. Mortar, you've given her the precognition, and Ellie, you reach out for the crystal in this moment to try and contain it, to try and seal it, to try and stop it from doing whatever it's about to do. Mortar, you see this, and in that moment you look to Romulus, and the telepathic connection from Ellie goes to you, and you channel it as fast as you can in that micro fraction of a second to Romulus. As Romulus, you reach out in response to this arcane detonation, which, from almost seeing the future of her being dead against the wall, you grasp that moment, and an ancient rune appears on Ellie's chest as the detonation goes off and she is slammed into the wall at the back, breathing haggardly. Although this doesn't necessarily undo what you have seen, it does modify it. Where you see a heart should be, you see a large chunk of crystal that is now beating like a heart. As your ancient rune has allowed her to be fused to the chunk of Treladex that is keeping her alive now. Like a Tony Stark, if you will. And that is where we are going to end our session for today, as it is now 10 o'clock. As Ellie is alive, just. Though maimed by the experience, and Karvern is now a fully fledged Dragonborn or Draconian once more. That is where we'll end for tonight. So thank you, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Apologies for the stressful experience, and we will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.